Well, good evening, Arkansas, and a very happy Tuesday to everybody out there around the state. Feels good to be back after a very rough last 30 to 45 days or so, but glad to be back once again. And once again, we are tracking yet another weather system that is going to affect us here in the state as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. But overall, a very nice day across the state. We did see temperatures mostly in the 60s and 70s across the state this afternoon. Again, another cool night ahead, but not as cool as it was last night as we start to see a little bit of moisture stream in ahead of our system coming in tomorrow and Thursday. But overall, though, a very nice evening across the state. We do have a few very light returns showing up in Southwest Arkansas, but not seeing much on the ground yet. And that's really going to be the story over the next 12 hours or so. We're not going to see much in the way of rainfall overnight, but as we head into Wednesday, that is going to change. Of course, obviously, all eyes are on our severe threat on Wednesday, and now, really, this is going to be one of those type of events that we're going to have to watch very closely, and you will hear this time and time again throughout the fall and winter months. Low Cape, high shear, and this is going to be a setup where we're going to have to watch to see if a squall line develops behind our initial round of rain. If it does, we are going to have plenty of wind energy available for at least a small chance for a few of those showers and storms to rotate across parts of western and southern Arkansas. Something we are going to watch. The threat is low, but definitely not to zero. It's something we're going to be watching, and of course be in Studio 4 if needed all day on Wednesday. But for the most part, though, the threat is low and highly dependent upon if things actually do develop as a plan with a lot of mid level cold air coming in. I do anticipate we will see a few shower storms develop in this marginal risk area, and if they do, of course, we are going to have to watch those as well. But for the most part, though, again, the bigger story is going to be our rainfall. Now, our rainfall coming in is going to be generally around 1 to 2 inches of rainfall over the next 24 to 48 hours on Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to see a widespread area of a one to 2 inches of rain. Generally less as you go east, and then more as you go west. The bigger story is going to be the drought-busting rain and the cooler weather that is going to follow with this. This is going to be, everybody's been asking about rain, wanting rain. Well, the rain is coming, and it's going to come in earnest, but it's going to come at a price as well. So, our clouds will continue to increase overnight, and then, of course, as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, rain and storms over the next couple of days. Rain could be heavy at times as well, especially on Wednesday. Isolated severe weather will be possible across the western third state, as I've already mentioned. As we head into Thursday and Friday, much colder weather is going to come in. It's going to really feel like fall, and unfortunately on Thursday, it's going to have that really raw feel. Highs in the 50s, and rain and wind. It's going to have that real late October feel to there, actually almost closer to November or December than late October across the state. Now, as we head into the upcoming weekend, a very nice weekend ahead. Sunny, a little bit warmer, but as we head into next week, we're going to be watching for the possibility of even colder weather than what is coming up this upcoming week. Now, we're not going to mention the S word yet, but some guidance has hinted back and forth on it. The bigger story is going to be the potential of our first frost and maybe freeze as we head into the middle to late part of next week. We could see rain with it. I don't buy winter weather yet, but it's Arkansas first week in November, and we have seen it plenty of times in the past. So it's something we are going to have to watch as we get a little bit closer, but not buying it at this time. Now, for our folks across northern Arkansas, again, it's going to be a very rainy next couple of days. But if you notice, on Thursday we go from the 60s on Wednesday down to maybe the 50s on Thursday. I would not be shocked if we stay in the upper 40s. Our wind chills will be down in the 30s on Thursday across much of northern Arkansas, and our wind chills on Friday will be down into the 40s as our winds out of the north and northwest 15 to 25 miles an hour across much of the state. And then, of course, as we head into Saturday and Sunday, we start to warm up a bit ahead of our next cold front that is going to bring potentially the coldest air of the season thus far. Now, as we head down into central Arkansas, this is where things get a little bit more iffy as we head throughout the day. On Wednesday, we will see a little bit warmer air than what we're going to see in northern Arkansas, and that could come at the price of a few isolated storms, some that could be severe, as I mentioned earlier, but it is going to be highly conditional on what happens in the morning and what develops in the afternoon. But highs in the 60s on Wednesday. We drop down into the 50s on Thursday. Rainy, windy, just a raw day across central Arkansas, and those wind chills will be in the 40s once again here as well, possibly upper 30s across parts of the mountains of west Arkansas. Over the weekend, a very nice atmosphere, nice sunny, cool, very nice fall weather for our weekend ahead of our next cold front middle part of next week that will bring yet again some of the coldest air of the season. Would not be shocked to see 30s down into central Arkansas by Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Now, for our folks in the south, again, this is where it says our greatest concern is for the potential of severe weather. Would not be shocked to see this upgraded to a slight risk on day one, especially across parts areas like Texarkana, El Dorado, Hope, areas like that. But again, 70 on Wednesday. I say a chance of severe weather, very good chance of rain. Then on Thursday, we start to see those temperatures plummet down back into the only around 60. Would not be shocked if many areas don't even get to 60 on Thursday. Then, of course, as we head into Friday and Saturday, we're going to struggle to get into the 60s on Friday. Back in the 60s on Saturday before another cold front comes through towards the middle of next week. Once again, bringing those low 60s, upper 50s for highs, low 40s, upper 30s for lows as we head to the middle part of next week. So, as we mentioned, a very active pattern is coming as we end October and start the month of November. We are going to be tracking it for you all week long right here on your source for all things Arkansas weather.